Hello everyone, myself Rahul Chavda and today we will discuss about the topic Newton's law of gravitation. Newton's law of gravitation gives force of attraction between two point masses. If there are point masses, then every two masses, just suppose this is the mass of m1 and this is the mass of m2, and this mass always applied the attraction force of attraction on this mass, and this mass always applied the force of attraction on this mass. It means every mass applies force of attraction to the another mass. Just suppose what will be the result, that is the m1 mass and that is the m2 mass, and the distance between these two masses is small r. Every mass in the universe, every mass attract another mass. Just suppose m1 mass attract on the m2 mass, that is in the direction of this, and m2 mass attract the m1 mass in this direction. Then we can say force applied on mass m1 due to mass m2 is called F12, and force applied on mass m2 due to mass m1 is called F21. Then what will be the resultant formula for that, for applied force? That is given by the Newton's law. Newton said that force applied between these two masses, whether it is attraction, whether it is repulsion, but in the case of mass, only force of attraction will be applied, but in the case of charge, force of attraction and force of repulsion both can be applied. Then in the masses only attraction force will work, and in the charges attraction force as well as repulsion force both will be worked. Just suppose force of attraction between these two masses will be directly proportional to the magnitude of multiplication of these two masses. Force of attraction between these two masses will be directly proportional to the magnitude of multiplication of these two masses. That is given by the Newton's law. It means higher the mass will be higher the attraction force. Whether can be m1 can be higher, m2 can be higher. Force of attraction will be higher. If both masses will be higher, then force of attraction will be mega higher, we can say. Just like Earth and Sun, both masses is higher. That's why Earth is always rotating around the Sun due to the force of attraction applied on each other. Next, force of attraction between these two masses is inversely proportional to the square of distance between these two masses. It means higher will be the distance, force will be reduced. And in the combination of these two statements, F directly will be m1 m2 divided by r square, and if we remove the proportionality, then we will get a proportional constant, that is g, and the formula becomes F equals to g m1 m2 divided by r square. That will work the force of attraction between these two masses. F equals to g m1 m2 upon r square, where capital G is called universal gravitational constant, and its value will be capital G equals to 6.67 into 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. That is the value of universal gravitational constant. G equals to 6.67 into 10 raised to power minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. And it is called universal gravitational constant. Why it is called universal gravitational constant? Because its value is constant all over the universe, whether can be on earth, whether can be on moon, whether can be on sun, whether on the space, anywhere capital G will be constant. 6.67 into 10 raised to minus 11 Newton meter square per kilogram square. It does not depend on anything, anyone, means its value always remain constant. How can we get its unit Newton meter square per kilogram square? By this formula we can get F equals to g m1 m2 r square. Then G will becomes F r square upon m1 m2. Unit of force is Newton. Unit of force is Newton. Unit of distance is meter and meter square, and unit of mass is kilogram, that will be kilogram square. That is the force of attraction between these two masses, F equals to G m1 m2 by r square. Now the question arises, there are many types of question we can say, that if both masses will be doubled, then what will be effect on the force? Just suppose there is a question that if m1 and m2 both will be doubled, then what will be the force of attraction between these two masses? Just suppose initially both masses will be m1 and m2 and distance between these is r. Then force was G m1 m2 divided by r square. Now our question is that both masses will be double. It means this will be 2m1 and this will be 2m2 and distance remain constant small r. Then what will be effect on the force? Then we can say F dash. Suppose the force work between these two masses is F dash. Then F dash will be G into 2m1 into 2m2 divided by small r square. Then this will become 4G m1 m2 divided by r square. Then F dash will be force time of F. That is G m1 m2 by r square. G m1 m2 by r square is F. Then force will be 4 times of initial force. If both masses will be doubled, then force will be 4 times of initial force. That is the force applied between these two masses. That is called Newton's law of gravitation. That's all for today. Next topic we will discuss in tomorrow.